probably should have waited. You know me. Always look for the timestamp. Give me a couple minutes. I remember having cards on here, but not this many. Of course. And I typically always clean it up. All right. Elena? I don't know if it's pulling me to, who was Elena? What was that series I used to watch with the vampires? It was like we had like the 90210. As I got older, they had something like that for kids. Not kids, but teenagers. I was an adult, but I still watched it. I forget the name of it. They were all in high school, too. It was... Vampire Diaries? Yeah, that was it. Oh, that's it. Okay.
This is Kidnap Box, designed by cat parents for cat parents. Inside each box is a carefully curated mix of...
Oh, dear Lord, don't I want to know about that. Okay. Good morning. You know when they say don't stick your fingers in a cage with birds? Yeah, I did that last night. I did that last night and I got bit. Not by peanut butter. Not by peanut butter. Okay. I never labeled that for you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't even know how I'm awake right now. I think I got home at like 11. And I was up at 4:30. And I was like, well, I might as well just go on YouTube. So here I am. All right. Get me a spot on this finger, so. I didn't even know what I was reading for a minute. And I woke up with a sore eye. Got bit by a bird. I woke up with like, what do you call those things? I don't think it's conjunctivitis by any means. I wouldn't have caught it that quick, but I can, but not like instantly like that. Can you? I don't fucking know. All right. Okay. I'm gonna need a Band-Aid. Let it slide right now. Let's see. I'll cheat and do it this way. I don't think it's cheating. I'll let it slide. Cheating. I don't know. It could have been cheating. Could have been something you let slide. I don't know. All right. Oh, let's do what's it, like the 1st through the 10th? Wednesday to Wednesday, except it's Sunday. So I really we'll just do now, give or take a few days. Eight of Wands, Princess of Wands, Ace of Swords. I do feel like something is translucent as well with something here. It could be communication. It's like, roger that. Like, to me, like, this seems something, it seems clear. I actually have a monsteria right above the camera that's coming in beautifully. I wouldn't say, I almost want to say seasonal, but not. I don't necessarily think there's anything with seasons here. There could be. But when it starts growing, like the leaf, it doesn't split like that until it becomes a little more mature. Like, I'll just take a picture to you so you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't even have to get up and try to put my head. So the plants itself, like the leaves, oh, you're over here. Let me get a picture of the whole leaf. Like, they come in big giant leaves, right? But then they split when they start to mature, and then they grow like that way and they split. So all of these leaves have no holes. So I don't know. It could be relevant. So I do think it's trying to say possibly something could be like maturing. Here, that's better for you. See, they split, but they don't split until, and there's a whole bunch of little ones up there. So I've just never seen a monsteria plant. I guess it just never occurred to me the way I'm looking at it right now. And it is the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, something could have matured. I mean, the odds of something maturing overnight would be slim, right? So it would be more like it was already here with the Nine of Pentacles, but you're getting the Princess of Wands. But I'm like, that's translucent too. Like, some people at first, they wouldn't even know what they'd be purchasing unless they looked at it, because you're not getting that type of leaf, 1313, until the plant matures a little bit. And it is a peacock. It is lovely energy, Princess of Wands. But her pants are also like translucent. So, and this would be clairaudient. This would be clear. You would think it'd be clear communication. Confidence. Someone could be going for a hearing test that doesn't usually come in like that. I am getting pulled to the band that we went and saw last night. It was just like I really want to say. I don't know if that song was on my head because of the music I listened to last night. I don't even know that song. No, I don't. I'm hearing Gloria. I think I got your number. There could be. I think there's a lot of woulda, coulda here. Did peanut butter just start talking? Yeah, this is so clear, but it just seems. I don't think you have this clarity. Again, this could be a projected thing. Yeah, see? It's a King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, he's all damper and shit. Boy, I liked these cards. I thought I liked these cards. This could be some type of offer. Again, somebody could maybe be trying to find you and they found you because it's like, Gloria, I think I got your number. It could be an older man and an older son, but like 40s, early 50s, if anything. I mean, it could go older than that, but I would say as young as, well, I don't know. It's not even that this person has white hair. You know, he looks awfully damper, but now that I'm looking at him, his collar is throwing me off. Almost is pulling me to like a pope or bishop. I don't know what's going on there. And then the skin tone is different. As you look, it gets like under the mouth and stuff. I've never noticed this, and I've picked up on this guy plenty of times. See the yellow and the shade that gets different? This could be somebody from another country for some of you guys that came in the other day. This seems so obvious that it's actually a little harder to read because it's so obvious. But I don't... Either this is very obvious to you or somebody else. I feel like there's definitely is something here with across seas. We have 2 8s, 8 of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Again, I don't know if there's something here with another country. It keeps throwing me off. I get like playing soccer, but in the sense of, again, another country. Like we would call it football, they call it soccer. Or it's like, it's straight up soccer, but it feels like there's either different beliefs here or different culture, different authenticity, but I did get pulled to the Pope with him too, so I'm thinking this might be something religious. You know, I don't know if you're dating someone's younger, someone's older, if that's a father and son, if it's the same person, you know, they kick around the ball in the backyard or go to the beach and enjoy themselves. It just reminds me of somebody very it's the Knight of Pentacles, but still somebody who kicks a ball around even though it's supposed to be a pentacle. And then, you know, but has to wear a suit and tie for work. Or I think you know this energy because the Four of Cups is here as if like, oh, an opportunity. Didn't get an opportunity then, or I'm going to try to make an opportunity now. I mean, this could be somebody talking to themselves in the mirror, regretting that they fucked up, regretting that they let something go. It could have been, you know, a really good job that you haven't gone after, or they haven't gone after. It feels like a lot of projected energy in the sense of me reading on not necessarily us, but like I want to say the other side. But again, over here, younger energy in the sense of you could be 60, but, you know, feeling 30. Older but younger, it's the Eight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, but still like the lady. Could be like an adult here, but you got the Princess of Page, the Princess of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. High Priestess would be older to me. This is telling me it's like smart. Not smart, like confident, using that wisdom. Going within. And again, this energy doesn't feel like they got left out of anything. But it is the Five of Pentacles. And if this has to do with work, like you have the secret sauce. I don't know if you're dealing with a chef. If you're a chef, something with a C, but I wanted to say croissant, but then I was like, gotta say it fancy, like croissant. It doesn't even matter, but a croquette. I think it's a croquette. I don't know what that is. Hey Spirit, what's it? Hey Siri, what's a croquette?
A croquette is a deep-fried roll originating in French cuisine, consisting of a thick binder combined with a filling, which is then breaded. Would you like to hear more?
Yeah.
It is served as a side dish, a snack, or fast food worldwide. The binder is typically a thick bechamel, or brown sauce, mashed potatoes, wheat flour, or wheat bread. The binder.
So it could be something with the UK or another country, like I was saying, like croquette. Like it sounds like it's just like I don't know. It could be dealing with a pastry maker. I feel like there's another country here, and like croissants, like those originate in the UK, right? Hey Siri, where did the croquette originate from? France, 19th century. And what about the croissant? Vienna. But it's croquette. So France, a French pastry maker. I mean, fuck if I know. There's something here with a different ethnicity, a different country. Ooh, goosebumps. But I'm too cold to get the goosebumps right now. Gloria, Gloria, I think I got your number. And again, it could be somebody watching you that feels the need to help you. But if it's money wise, I don't think you're seeking help money wise. No, people can be just content living like week to week or see it's like the reading I did the other day in a way. Like I'm not worried about my future like that. I know it's all set, it's situated. And not in an arrogant way. It's just I know whatever I have, I'll make the best of, you know. So money is just not an issue. Well, I don't want to say it like that, like lightly. Money always can be an issue. I'm not rich, you know. So, but just for an example, you know. But I kind of feel like there's an energy that wants to help, but it doesn't look like you need the help. I don't even know if you'd be willing to take the help. You know, some people's could be pride, but I don't think it is. I mean, could have an internship, could have somebody going off to college. It's like you miss your daughter, going in a different direction, or you're just doing more things that, you know, suit you. You could be leaving other people out and you're not really telling people what you're doing, how you're going about things. And then it's like, whoa. Like somebody like wants to scoot in, but you're dealing with the King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. It's typically all these energies are responsible because the Empress here too, right? But it could be two different energies. So I feel like this one's holding themselves back, even though nobody's holding back. Well, they could be holding back communication, but it won't be for long. Somebody's coming in. Or they're already here. And this could be you wondering if they're going to come in, and then you're like, no, you would have turned your backs to that anyway and focused on other things. Again, I did one of the readings yesterday. 1 out of the 3, there was the type of energy where it ended with like the 8 of Pentacles kind of over here, and it was just kind of like with the Empress, as a matter of fact. That's what it was. And making the best out of something. So you could be starting something new. Something could have lifted, I'm hearing your morale. Yeah. So kind of like lifting your spirits. Hi, Budsky. See, and it's almost like the 4 of Cups. Like, did I miss an opportunity? Did you miss class? But she's got the cup above her head as if like, I'm good. You know, like spirit would take care of me. Or it's just like a calmness, you know, where it's just, you're happy with your 3 cups. You know that cup will eventually come. It's something like that. But again, I also feel like it's, I wouldn't say projected. I just looked over, good morning. I wouldn't say projected, but it's definitely coming from another energy. Could be something, somebody could be well known and they're coming towards you and they don't know how comfortable you're going to be with that. Like somebody's really well known or well off and or in the public eye or, you know, world's top 10 pastry chef or, you know, everybody knows It's like cheers, everybody knows your name, you know, type thing. So I don't know if you know this person. Some of you might. It's like only because the Four of Cups is here, but it also tells me a different energy could have missed a chance at something as well. Are you skating on my phone? Are you skating on my phone, buddy? Yeah. Interesting. But with money too, again, I don't know if this is somebody that's like, oh, I want to help, but somebody who's got the Nine of Pentacles and being the High Priestess and Eight of Pentacles, like, I don't know if they need help or want help. They might be better off without help, like, unless it's like something in your contract, like you would work better, like in your Akashic records, you would work better with a business partner, or maybe it's just like support and not like financially. But I don't see you needing like, I could see if you're like needing financial support. I see this is a weird reading in the sense of this money. Tell me it's like, it's the energy. I don't feel sorrow or anything in this Five of Pentacles. If anything, that's somebody else not projecting, but wondering, you know, like maybe if I go in and offer some help, or it could even be just like you're moving into a house and you know, this could be a new neighbor and you're moving and come and knock on my door. I'll be like, oh, hell yeah, boys. What's for dessert? So again, I don't know if there's a baker here. A chef. I think there's somebody in the spotlight, like a basketball player, a soccer player, just somebody known. Politician. I'm not really getting a politician, but it came out of my mouth. And I would never say what's for dessert, but if I, you know, had 3 hunks knocking on my door, I wouldn't be disappointed. And knowing me, I would say something, because that's just who I am. But I wouldn't say dessert, but I got no problem telling men that they're fucking handsome. Maybe somebody here needs the confidence to approach you because you're pretty confident and somebody else is not as confident as you. You know, the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles have been coming out a lot lately. Like someone misses you, loves you. There's a lot of regret. You know, it's just things going on. But I don't think anyone's speaking this to you. And if this is you, I don't think you're speaking this to anybody either. Someone here is definitely being silent. 34. Maybe something with 3s because it was 13. Gloria, I think I got your number. Maybe somebody deleted your number. They don't have it, any way to get a hold of you, or I almost feel like it could even be like a politician, a doctor, somebody in the spotlight in a way. Or I'm getting a politician as in like I'm getting When Harry Met Sally. I don't remember what that's about, but that other one, Made in Manhattan, I haven't seen that one in a while. It's a cute one. Like they meet through the child in the elevator with the dog. You know, it's almost like you turn someone's head but they're like, oh shit. But like they're in a rush to get somewhere. And it's like, hey, can you possibly get her number, or can find out who that is? Or they're running out of the office. They came across you on social media, or a friend mentioned something. I mean, there is an energy here. There's also, unless this person just wants to cook for you and give you the fucking world, and it's just, this guy would be an average Joe too, but I think there's actually a guy here in the spotlight than anything else here. Someone could be French Canadian, just straight up French. I don't think you're expecting this. Somebody could be watching you at work. Sorry about this King of Pentacles so quick, please. The Lovers. The Tower. So again, like I don't... This feels like random, as if like somebody was watching you. They're like, oh, about time you picked up on my energy. Or because I think it's someone new, but I think it's someone or once know, or somebody who wants to be your lover, or some... Oh man, guys, this doesn't feel cheap. Maybe you got skimped out. What did I say in the very beginning of this reading? Someone skimped out or cheated. Maybe it just could be somebody who's like greedy, skimpy. Some people can have money, but they hate to spend it. And they're cheap, or they're just particular on what they spend it on. But this person, with the Tower being there too, it would have to be a complete turnaround or a shock, like shockwaves. I just got goosebumps. Shockwaves. What? Where's this King of Pentacles now, please? Divorce, experience, and a breakup. Ace of Cups. health. Tell me about this King of Pentacles, please. Happiness, joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. So I don't think this is a current breakup. This is something that's already been happening. If it's not complete. So this person doesn't have the confidence that they're actually projecting, which I guess for some people could be a shame, because it's like something could definitely come together here. Hopefully it's just like a temporary situation. Again, if it's not like they don't feel like they're enough, it could just be like their ego and they just sabotage things because, you know, they're Maldives, they'd rather, you know, show off their money. So that, yeah, there might be arrogance here. I don't know who this person is. Well, who's this Knight of Pentacles? I think this is just like an offer. Yeah, so it is shock, guys. It's going to be out of nowhere. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, transformation. Sword and Rose. I said, any heads up on this shock? Truth, clarity, revelation, honor, protection, determination. So yeah, it's that kind of that vibe over there. Like I said, like somebody else is clear to somebody else, but you don't know about this. You might have an inkling of like what it is or who you think it is, but really, you gotta whip around that fast, buddy? You make mama nervous when you whip around that fast. I mean, you could have helped somebody through a divorce. What's this Four of Cups? Smell the roses, slow down. Take some time, take some you time, get out in nature. Drowning, over your head, overextended, rock bottom. I think this is just like, if it's not you, them, it's kind of like some type of like overthinking or sorrow, crying. But it's also that woo-sa energy where I was like looking at the 3 cups and it looks good. And then the one above, like their head, like not worried about it, but somebody else here is clearly worried about a scenario. Tell me about this 5 of Cups. Eight of Swords, yeah. So that's someone who's stuck and not moving. You could be dealing with a Leo, or it's like, again, I don't know if it's overnight and they just wake up and everything changes for them. Let me just, morning doggy. Doggy. Let me just turn my plant lights on and reset them. Oh, there's a new bud coming in. I'm so excited. My plants are just like thriving right now, which is kind of shocking. Just with the weather, you know. Well, this person's energy, this one, not this one, this person's energy, I mean, the read was so lovely until I started clarifying. And it's not that it's not lovely, it's just, I don't know. What's up with this Nine of Pentacles? You got waves, worry, emotions, fear, daydreaming, heads in the clouds, hopes, dreams. So it's this person's confidence, and with the High Priestess, thrills, continuous cycles, bad decisions, addictions. There might be an addiction here you're not even aware of. Love affair, dirty little secret, sex fix, slow down, two-faced, double life, backstabber, cheater. Yeah, so okay. He sounds lovely. Doesn't he sound great, ladies? Well, gentlemen? Like, what the fuck? This Emperor, it's lust, greed by any means necessary, inconsiderate. So maybe there's a right one and a wrong one, or stagnant. I mean, what the fuck? This is why I just don't know how tarot readers make stuff sound so optimistic, because this is just... Someone here has zero optimism here. I don't know if like this is somebody who you know, good morning. You have COVID? Ooh, that's been going around like wildfire again. Hope you feel better. What is this Eight of Wands, please? Like, I'm starting to feel sick to my stomach. You have harmony, peace, balance, happiness, protection. But I don't know. Moving on. Nothing to say. Stop calling. I mean, this somebody here definitely probably shouldn't even be in your life. I think it's the same. It's all the same people. I don't even think there's multiple people here. So somebody could just be. It doesn't have to be a chef or suited tie. It's someone who's very responsible with money. There. I mean, there's. Change your residence. Could be moving in with a partner. Whatever this is seems serious. But right now, somebody could be physically or emotionally distant. And again, bad finances, addiction, gambling. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too, I'm not too optimistic about that. Again, like, people, I don't know how readers make things sound so optimistic sometimes when it comes to a lover, because this is like everyday Matrix shit. And I'm just, who the fuck wants Matrix shit? I mean, it would really have to be a complete fucking turnaround. I don't know if this is something you dealt with a long time ago and tables turned. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. I mean, it does look like you guys can work something out here. Grounding, stability, security, performance. So keep doing what it is you're doing. Damn, engagement, higher commitment. Okay, partnership, union. Somebody just, I guess, needs more confidence. Chaos, disaster, downfall with that Five of Pentacles. Consequences, bad choices, mixed signals. So that person feels left out, or you left that energy out intentionally. Tell me about the High Priestess. To me, this just looks like, I don't know if you guys know about this or not. You got date night, get ready to be wine and dined. Patience. I was just going to say that patience is feeling like intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. And with that patience card, that's what I was about to say, where I was like, I don't know how readers, I mean, I can make stuff sound really optimistic, like when turning something around and, uplifting. But this is different. Like, this is a lover in the sense of, somebody who wants to be with you, but I mean, is going through all this. And I don't know if it's an energy that cheated with you for somebody else or vice versa. They just cheated, someone else cheated, you know what I mean? And maybe they didn't cheat on you and they cheated on somebody else. And they're just going through a lot. But there's an energy here that definitely sees you kind of like as the one. They just have to get out of this energy. But if somebody kind of sees you as a one and is going through all this, it's like just approach or do something. Like it doesn't make sense to stay bottled up or frozen for moving on, or maybe next week, or maybe, like, so something is out of nowhere. I'm hoping for a majority of you that this person, wakes up one day and is ready to communicate. Because this feels like torture. But they're torturing themselves. And they could be having money problems too. But that type of energy would have money in the bank. So again, it could be some type of an addiction or gambling, I would think, more than finances. I don't know, I kind of feel like what goes around comes around. But I don't think this person cheated on you. I think they got cheated. So there was obviously somebody else in the picture, guys. That's an issue. Depending on the situation. Like if they were just dating or this and that, or, certain situations. But I kind of feel like this is somebody who did cheat on you. And somebody is struggling to speak the truth. So let's grab your best advice. Something in the stars. Feminine energy, gentleness, nurturing, mothering, lack of trust, disloyal, turned back on, psychopath, abusive, convincing, unpredictable. What the actual fuck? Get ready, vacation, getaway, relaxation, fun. Pets came through, vacation, so I'm going to be traveling soon. I think this is just, you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. Find out more, don't overwork yourself. Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, persistent, working on it, repairing it, separation, sadness, bitter, missing you, thinking about you. So I don't know if, see, competition, the other woman looking over your shoulder. just a heads up here, because you do have somebody here that's going to try to ruin this with burnt bridges and psychopath. And I do think it's another woman, and it is getting to the point where it could become psychotic. Because somebody does not want you to be with somebody. And again, guys, it doesn't have to be this person's person. It just could be anybody in your life as well that doesn't want you happy. And I'm not crazy about like that message per se. So I think that's more of a heads up for you with this psychopathic message. Blissful thinking, second chance, deja vu, distance, divorce, ghosted, separated, recharge, let go, breathe. So I don't think you're going through. So I don't think it's you going through this. Well, it could be, because I got some newbies. But again, it's like Lauren. She was new, and she's kind of like recharging herself right now. Got away for the weekend, taking care of herself, pampering herself, and it's like that type of energy is just gone. It no longer belongs in your life. I mean, this could be you, bad choice. You think bad choice of men. It's not necessarily bad choice of men. It's just what comes towards you and how long before you notice things and how long before you let go, things like that. But this does look like something great is about to come in. Try not to worry about too many other energies besides yourself. I don't think it's like psychotic or like psychopathic energy where they're going to be knocking on your door. But you don't have to entertain that energy, guys. It's what you choose to entertain. So I do wish you guys the best with whatever this is, because it's absolutely no fun. If this is what you're going through, so hang in there. And before I started clarifying, just continue to do what it is you've been doing in the path and the road that you're on, because there's still really good energy here for you to flow with, and it's just kind of, man, I keep getting the goosebumps, but I'm so cold. It's like I don't want the goosebumps right now. There's still good energy here to work with. I hope for everybody who's not feeling fantastic right now is getting better. Make sure you rest. Take it easy. Our bodies are going through a lot during this transition too, guys. So again, I've been up since 4. I think I'm going to lay down. I went to bed around 11. I mean, I got home around 11, but I went straight to bed. So, but I still feel kind of worn out. And again, I was actually I just got pulled to the live band, and you guys know me. I love music. I love live bands. And the energy was nice, but I did just get pulled. And you know what's weird too? She had mentioned she was messing with somebody, but I don't know if it was true or not. And she's like, "Oh, well, here's my friend here, just got out of jail. 30 years for something." But she was like a comedian and a fucking musician. But people who could be getting out of jail or going to jail, that came in strong the other day. But I did just get pulled to the music, as if maybe the music took a lot of energy out of me. I mean, depending on, I feel like it was still good vibes, but not as lively as I thought that it would possibly be, considering, well, I had never been to that tavern, so yeah, I don't, just, that came through the other day. Be careful with music. Like, if you're listening to sad music, you think it's like healing and soothing, and this, like, it's not, you know. Be very careful with your energy, I think, is what is really, at the end of the day, I think is what they're trying to say here, and where you're putting your energy. Because it's like that energy too, just sitting in that energy versus doing something or going after something. I mean, that doesn't help anybody, you know. So I hope whoever's not feeling too great feels better. Okay. And again, like, my gut, at first I was like, oh, my belly was just hurting. I felt nauseous. And obviously it was something I was sensing. But the longer you sit with something, guilt, sorrow, aggravation, frustration, not only does it do a toll on your body, but it's not good for any part of your body, but your intestines, your emotions, feelings. You know, you got the high priestess there, your gut's talking to you. You know, but somebody can literally be making themselves like sicker or more toxic because they're not releasing certain energy. So hang in there. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.